Prepare wrapping tools. Open the graphic vinyl package. Take out the graphic vinyl. Pay attention to the instructions for wrap of the graphic vinyl. Pull open the graphic vinyl. Cut it in blocks according to the location markings. And rinse all corners of the car model to prevent dust from affecting the wrapping effect. Put the cutted film on the hood and position it according to the renderings. Clear the edge of the hood. Peel off the backing paper of the film. Paste the film according to the approximate position of the renderings. Simply position it and initially cut the excess film on the edge. Use a professional car wrap scraper and wrap the edges with a heat gun. Be careful not to stretch it too much to prevent the shape from deforming. Just shrink naturally. Pay attention to the temperature of the heat gun when closing the edges. There should be no wrinkles. The temperature of the wrapping corners should not be too high. The position of the edge wrapping should not be greater than 1 centimeter. After cutting, check the edge details again. After the wrapping is completed, remove the installation protective film to complete the hood wrapping. Driver's side. Pull open the film on the side. Refer to the renderings for positioning. Simply cut it. And use the excess film to fill the door seam to prevent color leakage. It is recommended to install the whole sheet on the side to avoid separation of the pattern and inability to align the picture. Refer to the renderings for pattern positioning. Construction is carried out in sections from back to front. Cut off the excess film and use a scraper to remove bubbles and flatten the film surface. Do not overbake and stretch when stretching to prevent the pattern from discoloring and deforming. Cut the excess film on the edge of the front fender for hemming. And the edge of the tail headlight also needs to be hemmed. Use a professional edge closing tool to repeatedly squeeze. The black beading. At the door gap, first use a special tool to press the film surface. Under oven heating to press out grooves and textures. And use a roller cutter to cut the film along the center for hemming. Rear view mirror installation. First, repair the film on the rear side of the rear view mirror. Use a special film applying tool for rear view mirrors to install the front of the rear view mirror. Cut off the excess film and use an oven to heat the edge to complete the construction. After the construction is completed, tear off the construction. Protective film. The other side rear view mirror is installed in the same way. Installation and construction on the co-pilot side. The co-pilot side door edge and door gap must also be repaired. Refer to the overall effect of the main driver's side installation too. Ensure the beauty of both sides. The construction is carried out in the order from back to front, and the excess film is cut off. The front and rear corners must be hemmed. The fuel tank cover should also be constructed as a whole, to avoid pattern misalignment. Front bumper installation and construction. First, refer to the effect for preliminary comparison, and use excess film to fill the empty space. When constructing the front bumper, only use the heat gun to heat the construction from the left. And the stretching force should not be too large to avoid discoloration and deformation of the pattern. Also pay attention to the symmetry of the left and right sides. The corners of the front bumper are the same as other parts. It is also necessary to carry out hemming treatment. Rear engine cover installation and construction. Before construction, use the oven to bake it in an oven to ensure that the film surface temperature shrinks naturally. Place the film on the rear cover and scrape the film. Surface flat with a scraper. Cut off the excess film around. Use the heat gun to heat the scraper to scrape the film surface flat. Wrap the edges around and tear off the construction protective film. Rear bumper installation and construction. Compare the rear bumper graphics according to the effect. Fill the film where there are arcs on both sides. Heat the film in the middle position. With an oven, pay attention to the temperature. Prevent the pattern from deforming and shrink naturally. Release the tension of the film and then construct from one side. Do not overstretch the arc position to prevent the pattern from discoloring and deforming. Door handle installation and construction. Before pasting the door handle, align the pattern on the door first and then install it. Do not overstretch the film during the installation process. If it is overstretched, the door handle will easily shrink when it goes back. Before cutting the film, be sure to tear up the film first, bake it soft, and shrink it before pasting and cutting the edges. Roof installation and construction. Find a piece of waste base paper, fold it from the middle, and take out the shark fin. After punching the hole, use a tape measure to measure from the middle of the shark fin to the edge. Take its middle paper, measure the same size on the film, and then use the printed pattern to compare and cut the film. When scraping the film, scrape from the middle to both sides, so that the wrinkles will go from both sides and will not remain in the middle. When making the edge seams of the shark fin, be sure to bake the film flat before pressing it inward, so that there will be no wrinkles. Shark fin paste. It can be divided into 3 pieces for installation, one on each side and one on the back.